Good afternoon, guys. Today we're going to kind of do a quick review of the Glock 48. I'm trying to probably purchase this for more deep concealment, kind of see what the fuss is about. We did a review on some shield mags. These are stock Glock factory mags. I'm also going to cover the basics on loading magazines, loading a pistol while we do it a certain way, a quick rundown on how to unload the gun, and basic reloading. And I'm going to try to do some speed reloading, kind of all in there in a separate video, and kind of go from there. So video number one, the Glock 48 on the loading, unloading, reloading magazines. It's pretty straightforward. It sounds crazy, but a lot of people really just don't know how to load magazines, and I always forget that. So I'll tell them, you know what, go watch YouTube and actually look at my video. So if you look at the magazine here, like most other magazines, you're going to have kind of a tapered end that kind of angles upward, and you have to push the bullets or the cartridges kind of down and back. Okay, down and back, and that's important. Get the second when you're started, push it down and back. I usually use my thumb. It's kind of like a guide, down and back. These feed lips right here, that's what these kind of angular metal pieces that are reinforced with this plastic or plastic reinforced metal pieces, they kind of angled tapered this way. That's to prevent the bullets from jumping out. So the only way for the bullets, the cartridges to actually feed, is to be pushed forward into the chamber. All right, that's kind of important to know, basic 101 on how a magazine works and how to load them. To unload them, you just push them forward and they'll pop right out like a Pez dispenser. All right, so again, to load that, push it down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back. All right, cool, no big issue there. So let's talk about loading your pistol. Loading your pistol, you want the gun close to you, not all the way out here where people can take your gun. You don't carry heavy shit out here. You carry heavy stuff close to you, elbow to your rib cage if you need to see that. So if you look at my elbow here, it is tight to my rib cage. If I know the gun was in my hand, it'd be kind of like a guard position where my hands are up and I can protect my face, protect my jaw. So it's a basic fighting position 101. So elbow tight in, close to your head. Sorry, close to your rib cage. My head stays up 9 times out of 10 versus bring the gun down where my head will tend to follow. So head up to keep our awareness up, head on a swivel. If you're at the range, you should be able to see your target as you load the pistol. Okay, you should be able to glance up pretty quick and kind of get an idea where your target is. Keep the information from the field going on so you can process that information and make decisions. All right, so maintain your awareness 101. Magazine insertion, find a fresh magazine. I index it by having the base plate in the palm of my palm. Front side into the palm of my palm, pointer finger up front, thumb on the left side, and my other 3 fingers on the right side. Insert the magazine smartly and firmly to the appropriate gun, like so. Reach over the top of the slide, grasp it with all of your fingers, 4 on one side, and your palm behind the ejection port. Push and pull. You want to pull with the top hand backwards, push with the bottom hand away from you, just like so, okay? That will really help people who have issues with strength on their wrists or forearms. That way, when we push-pull like a shearing motion, we are racking the slide all the way. You want to allow that recoil spring to compress all the way and expand all the way. That's why we do it violently. So insert the magazine smartly and firmly, push and pull like so, and rack that slide, okay? Allow it to move back violently, slam forward violently. All right, that's how you would load your pistol. There should be no problems with that. Quickly, let's talk about unloading your pistol. There's a bunch of different ways you can unload your pistol, but to do it properly, this is the way I teach, this is the way I recommend. First off, remove the magazine first. Okay, so hit the magazine release button on American design guns. It'll be on the left side of the frame, actuated about your right hand thumb. For wrong-handed people, it'll be, you can put it on this side for new generation stuff. European style will be a heel release or some sort of bottom release where you will need a second hand. So all you need to do is push the magazine release button in that direction, and the magazine will come out. Push up on the slide release if you can, and pull the slide to the rear with that violent motion like you did before to load it, to charge it. All right, and that round, if there is one in there, should pop out. All right, with that done, inspect to be sure there's no magazine in there, the magazine well. Inspect and look inside the chamber to be sure it is empty and your weapon is now clear. And that's very important that you tactilely check the chamber to be sure it is empty, and physically check it, okay? Physically and tactilely check it. So check that inside the chamber to be sure it's completely empty. Check the magazine well to be sure it's empty. Magazine out first, lock the slide open to the rear. Do not do anything fancy and stupid and try to catch those bullets. I don't care if you're an acrobat. Remember that pressing the trigger has nothing to do with the shooting process. It has everything to do with the loading process, shooting process. So quit pressing your triggers like they teach in competition. I just did that. Unless you are shooting the gun, right? That's loading and unloading a pistol 101 on the Glock 48. All right, guys, thanks for watching.